Hey guys, this is System, and this is All the Mods 7 to the Sky. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's go ahead and check out this pack. Should be a good time. It's by the All the Mods team, and they always do solid stuff. They're just good. They do good things, right? So we're gonna try it out, give it a go, and should be fun, right? So let's try this one out. You start off on a different island this too. I actually measured it out. It's like a 12 by 10, and it has some weird like corner bits too. It's 3 deep with dirt, so we'll have to reclaim all that dirt at some point. Got our tree. As well as we got this little area over here with a little bit of farmland as well. And a bunch of grass, which is really different as well. But if you hit the button left of the 1 key there, you get FTB Alt Mine. And you just do that and left click. And it'll just break everything at once, right? So that's kind of the idea there. We did get ourselves some wheat seeds though. So we're going to go ahead and plant that. Any other useful seeds here? Industrial hemp might be useful. But we have a different way of getting string. We have dandelions and poppies. So not too big a deal there. But get that growing either way. Go ahead and head over to our tree now, though. Let's go ahead and grab a couple pieces of wood. I'm going to go ahead and break 2 of these kind of manually. Then we'll get the rest of it here in a second. I just want to do it kind of efficiently, just so we get the max amount of saplings, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table. Then put this down here. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put this too, right? There's going to be no proper center because of the shape of the island. Like I said, it's even numbers, right? So I guess that's a thing. Go ahead and put you there. Then we'll go ahead and turn this into sticks. We have Sequentia in the pack, right? So X nihilo Sequentia. So we have crooks. With that, we can actually break the leaves, and we'll actually get silkworms, extra saplings, and more sticks. So it just kind of gives you a bonus output, right? Which is pretty cool. As well as the silkworms. And those silkworms, actually, if you go to them, they have them linked up to the ponder system with Crate, right? So if I hit the W key here and hold it down, it shows you what they're used for, right? So you just break the leaves with crook, and then you get those, and you hit this button. It's going to infest leaves, and once the leaves are infested, you break them with a crook again, and you get yourself silkworms and string. So yeah, that's what it's used for. So that is pretty cool. But anyway, let's do another batch of saplings here. We have a twerk mod in here too, so I just kind of mash the shift key there, and those saplings grow really quickly. Then we can go ahead and get ourselves, I guess, extra amounts of saplings and sticks and silkworms, which is really good. And then we're going to go ahead and probably do a set of tools. Then we'll actually start looking at the quest line here as well, right? So anyway, let's do that. That looks good. And then what else do I want to do here? One more set of trees probably. I want to get a bed as well right away, just so when it hits nighttime I can sleep and you guys don't have to watch me record in the dark, right? So that's a thing. Anyway, let's do this here. So we just put these on the leaves. You just kind of right click them on. Every time they hit 100%, so you hit shift and look at them, you'll notice that the progress is going up. When they hit 100%, they spread the nearby leaves. So that is how that works there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you out of here. You out of there as well. We should have some oak logs, right? We have quark in here, so we should be able to just straight up make chests just like that. Then we'll just do that and that. That is good. And we're going to make ourselves 2 more tables here in a second. I guess we'll do that and get rid of you, which is fantastic. And then we need patterns, right? So let's hunt down. Actually, let's go ahead and make some more sticks first because we will need them. There you go. Cool. Then we'll go for some patterns because we'll need a good amount of these. That looks good there. Then we'll also need, I guess, the actual crafting table as well. We'll go ahead and pick that back up. Then we got 2 more tables to make as well, right? So basically this is just the, I guess, the crafting station for takers. So this will multi-block with the chest, right? So we have the chest access here now, which is really good for us, which is good. Then we'll also want to go ahead and make the tinkerer table. So we'll grab one of them as well as a part builder, right? So the part builder is a pretty fantastic little table itself. With this, we'll be able to make complete sets of tools, right? So let's do that. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and go to this one here, the part builder, put our patterns in. And we want to grab 3 tool bindings. So right there, grab ourselves some tool handles. That is good. And then now there's another mechanic of this too. So if you right click, I guess, grass blocks, right? You actually start just getting these pebbles. I'm going to just kind of clear out our inventory here too. And yeah, you just kind of get pebbles. There's a whole bunch of different varieties, right? I have a macro set up on my mouse. My mouse just has a macro kind of program that comes with it. It's a Logitech. I think it's a G502. Anyway, it is a macro program that comes with it, and it just right clicks every 5 milliseconds, so I can actually get them real quick. But if you don't have that, you just kind of right click that speed, right? Anyway, if you do have macro program, you get the pebbles insanely quick, right? It takes no time at all. So if you have that, I would definitely use it. Also, you go over here, you go to just Shift K over the blocks. So these basically what they're doing, just combine them up. 4 of them turns into a block, right? But you just Shift K, and they'll just compact them all down for you, which is really nice. And that'll make it so we have our stone and stuff in good amounts, I guess, right away, right? Go ahead and grab cobblestone here. We're going to go ahead and make the tool heads, I guess, out of these, right? Well, let's do that. We're going to need a sword blade, that, and then I guess the axe head. Then we're actually going to need our components as well that I put away. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and actually make some tools. And there you go. We got our first Tinker's tools, just like that. There you go. Awesome. After you make your first one, too, you can just do this. Then just put the stuff into this first slot. I can just never remember. It has to be like an exact order, right? So like this and this. But yeah, after you do the first one, it just automatically puts it there. Oh, I just totally derped too. Let's do that. There you go. So I want that 1, 2, and 3, which is fantastic. This one here is used to get leaves, so that's what the cam is for. So that's what I made that for there. We're going to need a crook, and we'll probably need one more crook, actually. So let's actually pull you out real quick. Grab ourselves another crook or two. Fantastic. And just get this going. So, yeah, pretty standard start, right? It's going to have the standard kind of sifting setup start in this pack. But I haven't done that in a long while, actually. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. And they have a new mod, I think, to do the automation of it as well. So, should be pretty good in that regards as well. So, just everything's a little different, right? So, anyway, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some wool. And with that wool, we'll actually have a bed, right? So, that right there. Oh, I didn't know beds had to be... Oh, I'm making my bed upside down. That's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. We got ourselves a white bed. And fantastic. So, when it gets nighttime, we can actually sleep down. So I've gone ahead and expanded our platform a fair amount here. It's actually a 15 by 15. Went ahead and added more dirt around the sides. This is our center block, so we've got a nice center block here. Smelting down, I guess I made 4 furnaces as well, but I'm just going ahead and making us some charcoal. There's no mini charcoal, sadly. Also, I'm smelting down some silkworms just to get us some extra food, right? Because right now we just have apples. So anyway, that's the thing. We'll just pop these into there for right now. Actually, I probably need some of those in a bit, so let's go ahead and grab you. And yeah, anyway, we got a platform down here as well. So down here is the platform that I built just so I can go ahead and reclaim all the dirt. So I grab that 2 levels of dirt, and now we have said dirt. And I made it so I can make my platform bigger, right? But we do have 2.5 stacks of dirt there, just in there, ready to go. So that is awesome. So we'll go ahead and look at the quest line. So in here is the main quest line. So here's like the welcome quest. Only thing to really take from it is mods are not gated by quests. Quests are optional. So that's kind of important. Let's go over here, get started. And yeah, this is going to be the quest line that we work on today. So we already did some of this, so let's actually go ahead and grab some of that. We need this, that, this. That's going to unlock. This will unlock. We'll unlock a bunch of quests at once just because we already did a bunch of this. Just because I want to have tools. There you go. We just did these ones. So there you go. We already did the wood. So we already know about torquing. We already know about stone and pebbles. And we already know about this. It's going to make me look at it again, but it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, we also have 2 optional quests over here. One for saplings. If you ever lose all your saplings, just come in here, check it. Gives you some saplings. Another one for lazy people. Yeah, you're lazy. I'm just throwing it out there. If you click off this quest, get this free bucket of lava. Yeah, you're just being lazy because it's not very hard anyway. It doesn't take very much time. So anyway, it gives you stuff like that: ice, sugarcane, wheat seeds, and cactus. So super simple, super simple. But yeah, you just go ahead and click that off. You get that for free. So next thing we need to do is set up a sifting setup. And we also want to work towards a cobblestone generator. But to do that, we need a water bucket and a lava bucket. So we need 2 iron buckets, some glass. We're also going to need the sifting setup. And we're working towards power, right? So it's kind of how it all works here. All starts with the hammer, though. So let's get into the hammer here. Go ahead and go to hammer. Also notice I have some recipes pinned over here, too. So if you want to do that, that's just JEI bookmarks. Just highlight something and hit A. And then it'll move it over here. Then you just access it whenever you want to. It's very useful. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. And that's cool. And then we go ahead, I guess, and grab 3 of this cobblestone and do this here because I think each quest said that it needed 3 of them. But I do that once. That's going to turn that into gravel, which is fantastic. I guess we'll do that again. My inventory is kind of a mess here. Also, this quest book, I don't need it. I'm going to throw it away. I just always set mine to a hotkey in the controls. There you go. There's sand. And this one's going to turn into dust. So that's going to be how we get those different materials. And it's very simple, right? So let's go ahead and see what we got here. And it's got a cucumber salad. I don't even want to click on that because it's going to give me give me a tutorial. Maybe I'll try it the other way and see if it forces me into tutorials, because honestly, I just showed you the tutorial by actually doing it. Can I just do that? No, it still opens up the tutorial. Okay, so there's no way of escaping the tutorials. So I guess that's the thing. So anyway, that's going to be how we get those basic materials. It also shows us that we can compress down cobblestone, which is awesome. So we just do this right here, right? There we go. Then if I had my hammer and I put this down, I think it's just going to turn that into a compressed sand, right? Yeah, we got ourselves a compressed sand. So you can do compressed blocks as well, just to make it faster. It's going to give us some free other stuff here too. So that's good. So the next thing we want to do is probably get into our sifting setup. So we need to go ahead and make some of these here, these oak sieves. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab a bunch of them. We're going to do like 25, I think. So let's do something like this here. There you go. Need 25, which means we need 25 of these string meshes as well. And we'll kind of look at JI here in a second. But this is good. Can I use a wand in these two? I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a stone wand as well. That is good as well. But you go ahead and go to these meshes right here, the string mesh, go to use on it. Go over to the sieve here. It'll show you everything you can kind of sieve into it. So you use items on it, and then you get items out of it. So it drops items, and it's a % chance, depending on what material you're doing and what level of mesh you're doing, right? So if I did the leaves, I'd get some saplings, stuff like that. I think there's a waterlogged variety as well, but we're not worried about that right now. I first want to do dirt just to get a bunch of seeds. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually wand all these first, I guess. Do that, because I don't even know if this is going to work. Oh, it does work. Sweet. That'll make that a lot faster. Cool. And then we'll just go ahead and actually grab our string mesh here. You know, get these in here. You just right-click them in. You can shift and right-click to get them out as well. And we'll have to upgrade these anyway to get to different materials. But anyway, I need to clear out our inventory as much as possible. There you go. Then we're going to go ahead and go into... Oh, I have my dirt in here, don't I? Let's go ahead and grab our dirt. Yep. Actually, I only want like 25 right now, too. This will do 25 at a time. That's why I went with 25. It is the max size for the multi-block, because this thing's effectively a multi-block. So just right-click. There you go. There you go. Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff. Thanks, man. Definitely need to get a line around the sides there, because stuff does fly a little bit. But we got a whole bunch of seeds here now, right? So that is cool. So we got stuff like beetroot. We got ourselves a bunch more regular seeds, which I'll probably plant. Let's do that. Also, jungle. Mycelium, we'll need that later on. Pumpkin, we don't need right now. Probably carrot. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we have potato? I'd like to have some potato. Pumpkin, granite. Oh, yeah, we got potato here. Go, just so we have it in case we need it. Cactus we'll plant in a bit once we have a little more sand. And anything else I need here? Nothing else right now. We'll be able to get all our seeds really easy, though. So if you're looking for a seed, that is the way to do it. This one here I'll probably keep separate. So anyway, let's go ahead and drop that off. Drop that off. Now, the next thing we're going to do is probably go ahead and work on this one. We need the oak barrel. So let's go ahead and grab a barrel. We're actually going to grab a couple things here. Let's go ahead and grab a oak barrel. I have none of that stuff. I have this stuff. There you go. Also want a composter, because I'm going to need that as well. I mean, it's an option. And then we're also going to need a crucible. So let's actually grab a oak crucible as well. Here you go. We'll use this for a few different materials. So let's do that. Probably going to want a campfire as well. So we'll get one campfire here. That is good. And I did some leaves, right? So the leaves were just use the camera on leaves, and that'll just get you all your leaves, right? So super simple. But this barrel is basically a way to get dirt, right? So we don't need it right now because we already have 2 stacks of dirt. But I can just use leaves on this, and that'll slowly, and actually it's not that slow at all, but it'll turn into dirt, which is fantastic. Composter, we all know what a composter does, but this is going to get me some bone meal. I'm going to need that, right? So that's going to be a way for me to get the 7 bone meal I'm going to need. And this here, let's go ahead and do that. Do I get that back? No, I lost that. We're a big loser. Let's go ahead and do that there. Go ahead and grab a crucible. Go ahead and pop that on top. And yeah, we'll just use this on here. And that's going to start making water. Now, I didn't have to actually use a campfire, but if you go to the crucibles here, do that, and go here, go to use on these. They have different heat sources, right? So the heat sources, right? So regular torches times 1, furnace times 3. I went with the campfire times 4. And you get fast for things like blaze meshes, and dark matter blocks are times 100. Superheating elements are times 60. Some of them are insane, right? But it'll slowly make us water. But we still need a bucket either way, right? So I just wanted to show that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back here in a couple minutes too and get us a few more bone meal. But it doesn't really matter this exact second because we still need water to be able to get us clay anyway before I can do that next part. Anyway, that is good there. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab you. It's actually going to show us the whole process here too. What else does it show us? Oh yeah, later on we use the mycelium. So those spores I get, use them on dirt, turns it into the mycelium. Then you put a bucket of water on top of that and turn the witch water. I think that's, I've never used that one for anything, but I think it's like salt water or something with the sand. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. There you go. Down here, we've got some levels. And down here, we got this here. Is it going to show us the multi-block? Oh, it does too. It shows the 5x5. So that's pretty cool. And the better meshes we get, the better resources we'll get from this too. So that's actually cool. Yeah, I'm loving that little ponder thing. For people who don't know how this stuff works, it's actually super simple. The next thing I want to do actually is get off these string meshes. I want to get to the better meshes. So what we'll probably do is go ahead and grab a few shovels, right? Let's go with stone shovels. Let's do a few of them because we'll probably burn through them. And then we probably want this here, a cutting board. We're going to do a little life hack to get us, what you call it there? I guess it's flint, right? So let's go ahead and put this down. Let's put the gravel in our offhand and the shovel in our main and just right click. And every once in a while, you should get a flint out of this and it doesn't actually use the gravel. And it's really RNG heavy. See, we just got one there. But basically we need, how many do we need? We need a lot of these actually right now. Let's break this real quick. I want to see how many we actually need for each one. Need that off my hand. Here you go. Go to use on that. So we have 6 flint. We can actually turn this into flint mesh, at which point we can actually start getting the flint mesh. Not there, not there. There you go. Things like copper, iron, silver, and all that stuff. So I'm going to spend a few minutes to do that. There is a couple other ways to get the flint too. So like I could just do this recipe right here. 3 gravel equals a flint. Not going to bother with that. I think you can also, if you go to recipe on it. No, not there. Recipe on that. I think you can sift down for it too with something. Where is it here? Yeah, in the string mesh, but it's only 25% chance, so you're better off crafting it than doing that anyway, right? So we have enough flint now, which is not too bad. We also have a trader here, but he didn't really have anything I could trade for, I guess. Nothing I could really get at all. What I can do, though, is get a quest from him, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. It just says it's free experience, I think, in the quest. Doesn't really matter. There you go. And some free leather, I guess, too. So I guess that's 2 free leather. There you go. Quest complete. And then, yeah. Where was that at? It was on the bounty board, right? Now down here, there you go. Kill the trader and his annoying llamas. Here you go. So we got that one finished. Super simple. Then we just go ahead and put down our little trophy here, so our pedestal, and just put that down. And we display our sword, and have the memories of destroying the annoying trader and his annoying llamas, right? So that is fantastic. So we got all of our meshes here. Let's go to use on that. Oh, actually, let's go here, I guess, and go to use on that. Should be able to go ahead and craft up 25. That was 150 flint right there. Went through 11 shovels? Yeah, 11 shovels making all that. So a little RNG heavy, but you never know what's going to take. We also want to go ahead and probably grab a bunch of cobblestone. So let's do that there. Why is it going into there? I wanted to here. Go ahead and grab that as well. Maybe that. That. Probably do all gravel at this point. Yeah, we'll just convert this over. After this, we should have infinite cobblestone anyway, right? So that should work. Then we'll go ahead and hunt down our hammer as well. And our wand, right? There we go. I guess we want to compress this down too. So just Shift K and all that. There we go. Got 35. Probably drop off this excess because you're just in the way. And then, yeah, just go ahead and get this all sifted up really quick. Shouldn't take too long with 25 of them, to be honest. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I was almost going to use a pick. I would have been angry at myself. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that there. Awesome. We got 37 gravel blocks. Once you go ahead and uncompact that, fantastic. And now we're effectively ready to go, right? There you go. I think I saw that it was 10% chance for the ore piece too. So we get here. So we need 240 on average either way, right? Is the way it's going to work out. So gravel and the flint mesh and the ore pieces are 10%. We need 24 to be able to make enough of the ore chunks. So we take 4 of these pieces to make one of the ore chunks. Then we smelt that down. So we need 24. So on average, it's going to be, I guess we need actual meshes in here too, but 24 of the pieces to be able to actually go ahead and make our 2 buckets that we need to make the cobblestone generator. So that's gonna be how that kind of works out. There you go. Let's go ahead and start the thing. Here you go. Awesome. You're gonna have so much stuff on the ground here. Kind of satisfying just to have all the stuff kind of all be done in the 5x5. The 5x5 is hands down the most satisfying, just because, yeah, it's just so much stuff. Just so much stuff. The amount of stuff that's probably on the ground right now, Look at that. Look at that satisfaction. That's great. Anyway, go do some more. And, do a little bit more. Then we'll check to see exactly where we're at here too. Awesome. Where we're at. We're at 20 already. We're almost there. Do we have enough? 22? Guess we'll have to do one more stack. Then I'll probably save the other little bit till I know exactly what I want to do next, right? There you go. And there's the last stack. Fantastic. Cool. Look at that. And we must have it. We got 27. We actually didn't get much more. We got that pretty bad RNG, I think. But we'll have to go ahead and smelt these down either way. So let's do that. Let's put a coal into there. And probably do the same thing over here, right? Just because I want to do it fast, we'll do it a little inefficiently. Then I'm probably going to need some chests to store all these pieces and stuff too. Because otherwise it's going to get totally messy really quick, right? So I want to do that right there. Not these crystals and the niter. Don't think we need niter right now. Awesome. And then we'll be able to smelt down all these other materials in time. These crystals and stuff, I wonder if you could still use those for power. Maybe we'll end up doing that in time. But either way, it doesn't really matter too much. We got 3 iron here. And almost 3 there. That is good. Want to go ahead and take our first bucket. I'll actually just make 2 right off the hop, right? Because that's what we're doing with them. Then one's going to go to this and actually source block this stuff, right? Here we go. Yeah, well, this source is all along. So we have infinite water now. We don't have to worry about that. Let's fill up 1 bucket. Actually, let's empty that out and do this too, because we'll probably use that for something a bit. But anyway, the other thing we're going to do is work towards lava, right? So to do that, we needed the bone meal I was talking about earlier. I saw I don't even need to do it the way I thought I was going to have to do it. So go to here, getting started. There's actually a quest right here. Just the wheat, the hoe, and the wheat seeds. And then I could just go ahead and turn that in. And I would have got 8 bone meal right there. So that works out. We need clay, though. So let's go ahead and grab our dust. There you go. Let's do that there. Then we'll need another bucket of water. Sweet. There you go. And then we go ahead and convert that over. Fantastic. And then we need, I think, 7 of that. And then 7 of the bone meal. And we kind of combine that together. And we get this porcelain clay, right? There you go. And turn that into a on-fire crucible. This is going to be how we make lava, actually. So let's go ahead and pop you in there. I know I'm being horribly inefficient, but I just want to get things done. Do that there. Don't need you. You. Why do I have so much gravel? Wait, I'm going to have to watch the video. How do I have so much gravel? Should have taken 150 to make those. Did I mess something horribly wrong? I have no idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Campfire. I feel like they should all be gone. Like all that gravel. Oh, I probably got some from just sifting. That's probably what happened. There you go. So we got the campfire. We got the fire crucible. This is going to make it so it goes 4 times the speed. Then we just need a little bit of cobblestone as well. So let's go ahead, find a spot for this. Doesn't really matter where it goes. I kind of want it out of the way, though. I'll do that because it'll end up moved either way. Put that on top. Then you just go ahead and put the cobblestone in. So you just put 4 in. That's all it'll take at a time. Get 100 in there. So that counts as millibuckets, even though it says solid. But it will turn into millibuckets. So it's doing 4 per kind of operation. And yeah, we'll end up with our bucket of lava there. Then I think we also need a sand smelted as well. So we'll be a little more inefficient. Hopefully we got enough heat in there with that one last piece of charcoal that we're already using. And then we'll actually have our cobblestone generator. Now we got a little wait time here too. So let's actually grab that. The other thing we can do is go ahead and grab a bucket, right? And maybe start working towards, there's a quest there to get slime. I don't know what we need slime for at this point, but we try working towards the quest here. It's a little RNG heavy, I saw, actually. So what you do is put this down. Then you grab one of these mycelial spores. You pop that down. Then you put the barrel on top. And then you fill this up with water. And that'll slowly turn into witch water, right? So that'll get turned into witch water. Then I think I saw, I have to read that again. I think we use a spore on that. Place the mushroom. Mycelial spores, when used on witch water, will turn into a brown mushroom block. So that's going to be the way we do that, right? And then we have a chance of getting a mushroom when we break this. So it's a little RNG heavy. So hopefully we got good RNG. Look at that. We got pretty lucky. Then we just go ahead and do this here. There you go. And then go ahead and grab you. And then we should be able to get ourselves an actual block of slime. And I think it turns into 9 or is it 4? I guess we'll find out either way. There you go. Is that 9 or 4? That's 9 slime balls right there. So that's going to be how you do your slime. I guess early in the pack. I'm pretty sure this setup's going to be used for some other stuff as well. So I think we have 2 buckets of lava now. So let's just grab a bucket of lava, bucket of water, and we should be able to make our cobble gen here pretty easily. We need to grab our glass. Let's go ahead and grab our glass here. That is good. Then we'll go ahead and grab that puppy. Got our first cobble gen. I think I saw we can go ahead and actually make our second one right away too. Let's go to use on that, right? Guess we just need another bucket of lava, another bucket of water, right? Oh, I need my buckets. Let's go ahead and grab them. Let's do that. Do this. And then we'll have a tier 2 one, which is even better, right? So it'll be even faster. I think the first one moves like 4. I don't know what this one moves per kind of operation. We also need one of these here, an oak drawer. So let's go ahead and grab one of them real quick. So there's an oak drawer. Then we just need a space to chuck it. So we'll just do that. Put that on top. Is this going to be 8 or is it 4? Oh no, the space between the operations is actually faster is the way it works. Cool. So yeah, we have a cobblestone generator. So cobblestone generator hype, just like that. And we already have a stack of cobblestone within just like 10 seconds or so. So we'll be able to grind down all the cobblestone. I guess all the cobblestone into gravel stuff to get all these meshes up to iron, which will be the next kind of phase. And I may do that in my own time in between episodes, right? So yeah, that is awesome. That is actually really good. I was actually looking at this quest line too. It was a food and farming one. Checking that one out real quick. And tips and tricks. So I got one from my building one. I never grabbed that quest. Then getting started, we have this here. Go ahead and grab you. Sweet. Don't get anything for the tier 2, I guess. And just all good all around. Oh, I can go ahead and grab this one too. Oh, that's a cog. Oh, that actually unlocks the chapter, right? Yeah, I could actually go ahead and do the quest though. The ones with the cogs unlock chapters. That's the way they work there. So yeah, moving forward, we'll have to go ahead and upgrade our meshes to even better ones. I noticed with the iron mesh, like it's way better to get the ore pieces, right? So go to ore piece. Actually, it's easier to go to Sequentia, I think. Do it that way. I should be able to find a ore piece. So iron ore piece. And then on the next mesh, yeah, the iron mesh here, it's actually going to be two rolls, right? So you have a 15% chance and a 10% chance. So it's not straight up 25, but it's a 15 roll, then a 10 roll. So works out either way. Get a lot more, and that'll be fantastic. And then probably even better on the diamond mesh if I look at that one as well, right? See how it goes. It's probably more percentages or another roll as well. Yeah, another roll. So 25, 15, 10. So as we move forward, the stuff will come in faster and faster and faster, which is completely fantastic in the way you want it. So that is cool. Do we have any other rewards here? Just some more clay. So anyway, I think I may go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. I think it was a pretty good first day for the episode. I saw cactus sugarcane too. I did go ahead and do a little more sifting. Just get us, we didn't have any sugarcane seeds. And we have snad. Actually, let's set up snad before I end the video here. Let's go ahead and grab that. That is dust. That won't work at all. Do that. Is this sand? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Turn that into snad. Sweet. And this just makes crops grow super quick. So stuff like cactus will grow super fast in these things. So it should be relatively quick. No, it's not going to work there. I think the redstone clock thing works with this too now as well. Again, it didn't work forever, and now it does work, right? So I think if I take like a lever here, or I had a redstone clock. Oh, maybe it doesn't work. It worked in the last plaque I played, the Sequentia, or maybe it has to be redstone. Either way, I thought it worked. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I totally lied. Either way, it grows at twice the speed on this stuff. So that is good. And I'll have to find a place for the sugarcane. I did put down some melons, some other things. It's a bamboo for the strainer mod as well, which we'll get into at some point. But like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Want you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.